Hi and welcome to Tabletop Gaming. My name is Charlie and today we are taking a look at what is inside this parcel. Now your eyes are not deceiving you, it is all muddled, but we have this beautiful snake on. Look at him. Look, I feel like I should give him a name, but I'm not sure what that is yet. So suggestions in the comments are welcome. Now, we've received this package. I am 99% sure I know exactly what's inside given the artwork, but I thought we could open it together, take a look at what's inside, and enjoy snakes. And the extra S's are absolutely necessary. So, let's dive right in. I think the biggest question here is what am I going to do with the box afterwards, because this looks so beautiful. Anyway, inside we have snakes. In the matching, look, with the matching decoration to the matching box. Fabulous. Now, I am super excited about this. They revealed this at the Tabletop Gaming virtual event that we put on last year when we couldn't do the show, and it is a sort of deception but bluffing style game which is completely up my street, and of course from Big Potato, which means it's going to be a pretty solid party game if the previous ones are anything to go by. So, if I just show you that a little bit closer, it's a 12 plus game for 4 to 8 players, and it's one of those that, like, it's a family game, it's a party game. You can pull it out and play it with people because there's not too much barrier to entry. Once you get your head around the rules, they sound worse than they are. It is a very easy game to play, and I would recommend checking out that video that they did for us at the Spring Showcase. Ben from Big Potato Games explains really nicely how it all works and what you need to do, so you should be able to hit the ground running. But let's take a look at what's inside first before I get too excited. Now, we begin with Snake Safety and You, your guide to spotting imposters, brought to you by the Mongooses of Great Britain. Now, what I should explain is this is a snake versus mongoose style game, and no, I never thought I'd say that, and yes, it is a delight. The snake is going to be the imposter. They're going to be trying to fool everybody else, whereas the Mongoose of Truth is the only person you know for certain isn't lying to you. They can be convinced of something else, the snake can convince them, but at least you know that they are the pillar of truth, and though they can be swayed, they're going to be honest about what their answer is. You haven't got to worry that they're the snake. So that is why we have Mongoose safety tips and ideas on how we're going to spot the imposters, with more mongoose pictures than I've ever seen, and I'm quite sad that I've realised that this is probably the most I've seen of mongooses. Why have we not got more? Come on, people. Anyway, further inside the box, we have the instructions themselves. Now, quite nicely, it is this long. That is it. And basically what you need to do is read a couple of bits and it gives you a couple of examples. Again, check out that video if you want to make it easier because it does explain it really nicely. Then we also have some tiles here. So these are answer tiles. These are how you will mark which answer you're selecting. And then we also have both character tiles and answer tiles as well. So what happens is those character tiles are shuffled together, they are then passed out to the people in front of you, and the only one that you know for sure is the mongoose, because whoever gets that mongoose tile must immediately reveal they are a mongoose. Now, the reason why that's fun, if I just show you the inside of the box, is this little guy here. Now he is ridiculously cute. He's even got a little tail. Look at the little tail. And that's just your marker to say that that person is going to be honest. They are 100% not the snake. So, although the snake can convince them, it's someone that you can vaguely trust that they're going to be honest in what they think. Everyone else you've got to be a bit suspicious of because they might be the snake and you just don't know. Anyway, let's have a look what else we've got. We have the cards. Quite nicely, as with all Big Potato stuff, they are wrapped in this sort of paper instead of plastic to try and reduce plastic. I didn't mention either the fact that the box is not wrapped in plastic. It has the little stickers on the side so that you can get into it as opposed to having to be plastic wrapped, which saves on the plastic. And while we're talking about the box, it's a soft touch box. It's actually really nice. Anyway, moving on from my distractions, also in the box is a little demo of Herd Mentality, so you can give that a try if you like. That is really all you'll need for Herd Mentality. It gives you the questions and explains how to play. There's a QR code in there for a little bit more too, and it's great fun. So another one to give a try if you're interested in party games or Big Potato games, and one that I enjoy, to be fair. Last thing in the box that we've not yet mentioned is the score sheet, so you can keep score of who is going to win at the end because you'll get points for different things. Now basically, if the snake convinces other people to vote for the wrong answer, they will get a point for each person that does. If no one does, the mongoose and the other humans get the right answer. You get the right answer, you get a tick. You get the wrong answer, the snake gets the points. Those are all added up after a couple of rounds and you can determine who the winner is. Now, all sounds very simple, right? And you'd figure these are trivia questions that are going to be quite easy to get, which is going to cause some of the sort of the drama in between, because some people are going to know the answer. Well, maybe not. So let's take a look at what some of those cards are, so you can see what I mean when I say it is not as easy as that. So, question 1, and I'll only do one because I don't want to ruin the game for you. I want you to be able to pick this up and play this yourself. But let's say, so, because pineapples were so expensive in the 1700s, how were they sometimes used? I don't know the answer to that. Okay, so options, we have 3. They were carried down the aisle by brides, they were placed on the grave after a funeral, or they were rented and taken to parties to show off. Now, we're going to start the round. Everybody has their tiles, everyone knows what character they are, and the person that's going to be reading the question is then going to close their eyes, as is everybody else around the table. What they're then going to do is they're then going to flip the card over. The snake is then able to open their eyes, take a look at what the correct answer is, close their eyes in time for everybody to reopen. So, snake knows what the answer is. Nobody else does because this is turned back over. Now the correct answer is C. They were rented and taken to parties to show off. Understandable. But if I'm the snake, I need to try and convince you they were taken down the aisle by brides. So I'm going to try and come up with reasons why I think that that's correct, because everybody else is going to be going, well, it could be this and it could be that, and I'm going to sneak in with a, well, do you know what? To be fair, there's that culture in so-and-so that uses pineapples for their wedding gift. So it would make sense if it was originated from something like that. Maybe it's that one. And if I can argue convincingly enough and people pick my answer instead of the correct answer, I get points. Woo! Now, as the Mongoose of Truth, I might turn around and be like, no, I think it was taken to parties, and people will know that I'm honest in what I'm saying, but they won't know for certain that that's the right answer. And that's what this game is constantly trying to work out A, what the right answer is, and B, who might be lying to you and what you're going to do about it. Now, each of those is going to very quickly rack up you points, and at the end, higher scoring points are the winners, as you would expect. Now, most of the questions, having had a flick through, are like this. They are ones you're not necessarily going to know the answer to, where each answer is justifiable. You can argue nicely for each of them, which makes it great fun to be able to argue amongst your friends as to what the right answer is, because nobody actually knows what the right answer is. The last things to note about it are that you get 2 minutes to discuss your answers per round, so you're going to have to be quick whichever role you play as, and also it is a 6-round game, so once you've finished, you can then start again and play again. Anyway, this has been Snakes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have any questions about it, please pop them in the comments. Let me know if you like this style of game. I certainly do, so I love talking about it. Pop all that in the comments. Let me talk about games for a little bit longer. You can find more from us at tabletopgaming.co.uk. You can find Snakes from Big Potato Games, and I hope that you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.